Yo, are you Vortrox?
Yo, what's up?
What are you playing right now, bro?
I'm playing with Cooperative, since you got a new best of 8%, you know
Yo,
what I'm
let's
saying?
peek. Can you help me out with a video real fast?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm busy doing this, bro. Look, I'm about to get a new best right now. 9%, let's go. Come on, come on. What's up?
Okay, I just hit 20K subscribers yesterday. I need a crazy challenge so I can clickbait you on the title.
Crazy challenge. So I know you like making videos with your girlfriend, so I'm thinking I challenge you and your girlfriend to be Duelo Maestro.
Whoa!
You got it, bro.
And if you do it, I'm ripping it.
Yo. That's right, the Vortrox has challenged me and my girlfriend Michelle to beat the infamous two-player demon Duelo Maestro for our 20,000 subscriber special. I love all of you. But hold on, how did we get here? Because I bet you're wondering how I'm even talking to Vortrox, considering how massive he is and I'm just a measly small YouTuber. And how are we even going to play Duelo Maestro considering that we've been in a long distance relationship all this time and we had no way to see each other. To sum it up, VidCon was happening and it was being hosted in Anaheim, California. And that's when I made an important discovery because it just so happened that she lives 1 hour away from the convention. Up to this point, we've been dating for 4 months now and we've been planning this trip to see each other for a while, so I bought the plane tickets and flew out to see Michelle in person for the very first time. I know you guys are only here for Duelo Maestro, so let's skip forward a couple days. While we were there, we went to a nearby mall, and that's where we met up with Vortrox. And that's when I told Vortrox that I hit 20,000 subscribers, and he was very happy to give me a challenge. By the way, I literally told him he could give me any challenge, and I was low-key ready for him to like say Sakup in circles or something. I would have been cooked. But he told us to be
Duelo Maestro.
What? And I thought it was gonna be an easy challenge. Except there's just one problem. I'm not gonna be with Michelle in person forever. And my flight back home is in 3 days from now. So we only had a handful of hours to sit down, learn Duelo Maestro, which by the way, in case you forgot, it's an insane demon. Oh, and one more thing. If this video somehow hits 7,777 likes, me and Michelle will be the next hardest two-player demon, which is Multician. So if you want me and Michelle to be Multician, let's make it happen. So the challenge starts off on hour 1, which I'm dividing this by hours by the way, not days, since I think it's more interesting that way. I'm also recording for Michelle's setup, so I'm sorry if the audio for recording is not up to standard.
I'm visiting Michelle for the very first time.
If you're wondering how me and Michelle are gonna play Duelo Maestro, I brought my Sail device from home and we just plugged both of them in and that's how we're playing it. I also did some super light practice off camera, so I knew what we were getting into. But I did only practice the single player part since I'm not a demon like Doggy who can do both players at once. We started off with just a general practice run and Michelle didn't seem very confident.
Now, I don't imagine us beating it today.
Oh, you 100% ain't doing that.
Those are the words I definitely did not want to hear. Before we get to the first two-player part though, there's a really long single-player section, and this ball part is low-key super confusing.
So how the hell do I do this part? Let me see.
But all you have to do here is just hit every orb, and before you know it, you're at your first duel section. We practiced this in half speed since I knew it was gonna get confusing very fast, and especially since Michelle has very limited Geometry Dash knowledge.
I just cannot understand this timing. It's so hard for me.
By the way, I am the rainbow cat, and Michelle is the white and pink cat, just to be clear. Michelle didn't really understand right away how to do this first section.
Just ride the roof. Forget it. Let's not get that harder. Just go up, down, up, down.
Okay.
Now here's the thing about Duelo Maestro because it can be really confusing at times. Sometimes it's not very clear where you're supposed to go, and situations like these happen really often where both players end up in the same corridor and end up lost. We worked our way through though and made it to the dual cube, which is going to be a problem area for us because this part required a quick double click on a buffer, and since Michelle is newer to Geometry Dash, she really struggled to understand this. Later on, we went into this cloud sky part and it's actually kind of sick. There's multiple ways to do this part, and once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad, and the final ball part is fairly straightforward. So far, this level is doable. But while Michelle gets to take a break, I have to play this nerve-wracking section right before the second drop. But I am a god at Geometry Dash, so I breeze past this. Now, I didn't realize this at the time, but I learned this part wrong. See, you're supposed to get hit by this metal rod and get shot up into the air to make it through this gap. But for some reason, I opted to go for this incredibly hard timing, which is just classic Tato X3. I did fix this later on though, I just thought it was really funny. And this part is just as annoying. It's just a bunch of invisible portals that you have to memorize, and I hate memorizing. Who seriously enjoys memory in Geometry Dash? Then we finally made it to the heart of Duelo Maestro, 60%, which is the second two-player part. And unlike the first one, this one makes it super clear where you're supposed to go because the keys are colored. So I go for the pink keys and Michelle goes for the white ones. This first ship section is really easy except this one timing to hit this key, which is literally impossible. I swear it's cursed. I only realized this while editing the video, but we also learned this part part wrong. See, you're supposed to go on these platforms together, but for some reason in my brain, I thought you're supposed to hit this second yellow orb and go on top of the platform and just fall down and go onto the UFO. And I don't know how I never got a red flag for this because it just looks so goofy. This is definitely not how you do it, and I also did this ball part wrong too. I opted for this somewhat challenging timing to go up here instead when you're just supposed to fall and click, which is so much easier. I don't know what drugs I was on when I was practicing this, but I literally never realized. But then we made it to the final boss of the 2-player section, and the reason why I call it that is because low-key, Michelle has it much harder than me in this section. I kind of feel a little bad. All I have to do here is click 2 orbs and the rest is auto, but Michelle has to go through some fakes, do some jumps, buffer this last click, and it just looks really confusing. And she definitely struggled to learn this part. Also, can we talk about this ending cube maze? Because this part is low-key silent.
Oh, hell nah.
I swear to God, right here is the hardest part of the entire level. You have to memorize specific clicks on this orb maze to hit late, because if you don't hit it late, this happens. And then there's this double click at 91% that you just have to memorize because it's off screen and you can't see it. And I swear to God, it looks so much easier on the video, but like, this part is memory.
I don't want to learn this part. This part's so annoying. I'm getting it.
Contrary to popular belief, it is not just hitting the orbs. Also, before you type it in the comments, I know we can change our duel icons to make it easier to tell who's who, but I wanted to do it the old-fashioned way of beating Duelo Maestro, because I'm an old-fashioned player. But anyways, since we had 3 days to beat this level, I set our goal for today to just master the first drop, so we went right back into 23% and grinded it out. One thing that got a little annoying is that the Star Pause copy we were playing from had swapped start positions, which means I'm supposed to be at the top here, but they put me at the bottom, which messes up our practice when we're actually doing our runs. And this may or may not be foreshadowing for the future.
You know what, babe? Let me see if I can edit these start pauses. Or maybe there's a better one we can play.
So we ended up switching copies, and this new one was much better. It still wasn't perfect though, but for now it worked. We're going to master this in half speed, and then work our way up in speed until we're able to do it in regular speed. Now this strategy is really effective if you want to learn a part that's really confusing, and it's something that I've implemented into Michelle's training of Cataclysm.
Swap. Swap. Nope. Fall. Fall once. Swap. There you go. See? What the?
Oh yeah, by the way, that also happens. I really don't know how it works, but there's this bug where I just get teleported up here and I die. Somehow. I don't even know how this bug works. It's a thing that's very annoying. We learned the ball very quickly, and soon enough after raising our speed incrementally, we had it mastered in no time.
First try? First try!
Then we went 1 star position back and learned from the ship part, and did the same thing all over again. While we were practicing though, Honey, Michelle's cat, literally got on her desk and just sat there.
This is no more practice. Hi, baby.
And I mean, while she's very cute, we don't have time for this, okay? We don't have time to play with Michelle's cat. We have to practice. I'm not gonna let Vortrox clown us. By the way, did you guys know that I'm also very allergic to cats? Well, I did it. Because one day while I was there, I was playing with Honey, and I guess I had her all up in my face, and I had a really bad flare-up. I don't have a picture of it, but it did happen the first day I was here in Michelle's house, and I suffered for like 5 hours just sneezing and scratching all over my face. It was not a good look.
I feel bad. He's like dying and crying in the club.
So, while she's very cute, she's a little devil. While yapping all of that, we did 23 through 47, which is the entire first drop of Duelo Maestro. So honestly, not bad.
Yeah!
This challenge is definitely possible. We then proceeded to do it multiple times after the fact, and I thought we were ready to learn the second drop of Duelo Maestro, which is definitely the harder one now that it's asymmetrical.
Oops. Let's just do a general practice and we can call it for today.
It was getting pretty late at night though, and I just wanted to do 1 run and call it there.
Let's take our time. We have a lot of time till I leave. This is day 2 of the challenge. We're gonna play until we go to the gym, so we have like around 1.5 hour playing session. Let's see how much progress we make.
Since we have no time to waste, we warmed up on the first drop and did it pretty fast.
Yes!
We were super consistent, and I was very happy for our learning section the day before.
It's not like I have no experience, but I could be better.
If it's not wave, you're not good at it.
Oh.
Now, we just had to lock in on the second drop. I want this mastered. Tomorrow is our last day of serious practice after all.
And remember, I go up here, and I go up. Yes. This is fun. If you guys have a girlfriend, you should play this with your significant other.
If.
The only tricky part of this second drop was this last section right here where Michelle has to remember not to click on some of these fakes. She's a strong girl though, and she's been in Night Terrors and Acropolis and Supersonic, so these timings should be no problem for her.
Nice. Skip it. Yes, babe. No.
Too late.
That's right. Hey, we could do this. We could so do this. This is it. It's like
That's
literally it.
Okay.
Eventually, at half speed, we did it in one run.
Yeah.
And now we have the hardest section done. We should be able to learn everything else somewhat quickly. And that run came pretty fast because we died at 84%, which is one of the last clicks on that.
Mine.
Oh, we were so close.
So, not bad. But it wasn't good enough. If we want to beat Vortrox and his challenge, we needed to get it perfectly. So we kept on grinding until we got this.
No, nice try. What's harder?
Night terrors.
Exactly. This is no. Night Terrors is like 5 times harder than this, maybe. I'm trying to correct my posture, chat. He's been like posture, Henry, posture every 2 seconds because my posture is bad. Look how much taller I become. This is me playing jump jacks. Look at me.
Short dude.
Me playing GD.
You want to become a short
Me being Giga Chad.
Eventually, we finally did it. The entire second drop, all in one run.
Yeah.
All I had to do now was not die at this final orb maze. Of course, I didn't do it, but I did give it my best shot. That part is hard, but I trusted in myself that I'd get it eventually, so I didn't sweat too much about it. Anyways, now that we had both drops done, all we have to do now is build our consistency, and that's exactly what I did.
This is crazy.
Part's low-key the hardest part of the level.
After doing the ending enough times, I finally completed it for the very first time.
And you see, I'm getting past that double click now. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's the farthest I've ever done.
And I'm starting to understand what parts to click late. Now, since we have it mastered, it's time we do it in regular speed. But the little devil's back, and she hopped on the desk and started blocking my view in the middle of the run.
Honey, I can't. Please, I can't see you, honey. Michelle's cat is blocking my view.
She sat right behind the monitor, and here's a little picture, and it was really cute. But after my new confidence of that last cube maze, and the thought of Vortrox crying at us, destroying this challenge, we finally did the run we were aiming for, and it's our biggest yet, 60 through 100%. Now that we have that, it was time we started connecting our runs together. The next big goal is to get both duels done in one run. Now I'm not sure if that's possible because we're slowly running out of time and we had 20 minutes before we had to leave to the gym to work out.
Alright, we'll see how far I can go.
I decided that I needed more practice at the transition part, and that's when I realized I was doing this part wrong the entire time.
You have to like fly in between there.
What was that? Oh, it pushes you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, wait, I just realized I was doing it wrong. I'm supposed to use this as momentum. Like this. That is so much easier.
I didn't finish my sentence yet. You're like, wait a minute.
The scene is literally out of a movie. You know shows like Suits where someone's talking and they say a random word and the protagonist is like, wait, random word? You're a genius.
You stepped over the line. This was not your decision.
My God, every one of them loses patience. But only you would feel guilty enough. This house.
Well, that is literally that, and it's so funny. Eventually, though, I finally did the entire transition in one run, after learning how to do that chip correctly, and we did so well that we died at the very end at 84%.
No, that was my bad.
And just like that, we did 40 through 84, which is amazing.
Oh, you have it down.
Now that we're feeling confident, we went back to our goal of 23 through 100%. Unfortunately though, I didn't feel too confident yet on this robot part, so I kind of threw a little bit.
I think I'm very happy with that. That was like 20 to like 60 something.
Literally.
We're gonna go work out now. So we'll see you another day.
We are now on day 3, and we just came back from a wonderful date. We went flower picking, and I picked out an amazing flower bouquet for her, and then we went to Blue Bowl to try my very first acai bowl.
So, how do you like your first ever acai bowl?
And got some sushi as well to shop around in the mall. Overall, it was a great day, but we were both feeling really tired. We were debating on skipping today's practice, but we decided to at least play for an hour to see how far we make it. Our main goal here is still 23 to 100%. Anyways, though, eventually we made it to the ending again, and Michelle put one kiss on the line.
One kiss on the line.
I had to lock in. After reaping my rewards, I did a general warm-up again of the transition, and we went for 23 through 100. And, well, we got 23 to 60, which isn't good enough, and I can still hear Vortrox laughing in the background.
Isn't good at that. Oh.
Bruh.
Eventually, we got 60 through 100% again, which is good consistency. Except on this run, at the very end, Michelle just randomly kissed me, and I guess that was good enough motivation for me. We're both feeling fairly confident at this point, and all we had to do was just keep on grinding. Although it is now hour 4, and our time is slowly catching up. Because when we recorded this, it was Saturday, and my flight was on Monday, so we only had the day after to be Duelo Maestro. We did have an amazing run though while I was practicing consistency from the 40 robot, and we made it all the way to the end but died at the orb maze.
No! 41 through 92 though?
That was good.
However, I fear we are nowhere close to being ready to beat this level, and we are definitely not ready to play from zero. We lacked a lot of consistency from the first drop, and like I said, we both had a really long day together. We weren't really up for more grinding. We left it at that for that day.
Bye-bye.
We are now on the 3rd day, and I didn't have a choice. We had to practice a lot. We just came back from the pool, and I got in and out for the very first time, and it was really good. I thought it was funny that I wore the in and out hat as well, because if you're like me who's in the East Coast, in and out is nowhere to be found, so it's a rare chance I get to eat it. I had a feeling since we slept on our practice yesterday that we would have a really fast progress, and that muscle memory is gonna kick in. And apparently it did, because we started off our practice with a big 68 through 100%. I swear though, this slow wave part right here is so easy but so hard at the same time because it's just stressful. You have your partner watching you and the pressure's on me not to die. But we've been grinding it for a while, and we got another big run, 28 through 92%.
No!
Which is a big choke at the end. Hopefully I don't actually die there from zero. I genuinely quit Geometry Dash if that happens. But we were really happy that we finally did both duels in the same run. Since we got that big run, we were feeling confident, and it's about time we learned the intro. I've completely ignored this part since it's really easy and I'd figured to get it down in no time.
What's wrong with
Wait, the robot's so light work, bro.
Michelle wanted to get this done as soon as possible, so she thought of ways to incentivize me.
I'm trying to think of how to incentivize you.
That's just a kiss is all I need.
For every hour longer that we take, one less kiss. Start off with 5.
Only 5? You're bankrupting me.
Oh yeah?
As your official boyfriend, I deserve 10. Or else I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna report you to the HOA. Send them a nice long email saying Michelle is giving me 5 instead of the 10 I deserve.
Eventually though, we had another really good run, and we made it to the end one more time. And just like that, we got 23 through 100% on Duelo Maestro, and we are now finally ready to play from 0%. So I decided that I would stream the finale of Duelo Maestro. Low-key, like 30 minutes of hour 5 got wasted because I had to set up my streams for Michelle's setups, and I had to log out of everything and log into mine, and it was just a little annoying. After all, Michelle is also a streamer like me. So the stream was up, and honestly, it was an amazing stream, but I'll get into this later. Really quickly into the stream though, we had our very first drop run, and let's see how far we make it.
Alright, first drop run.
Don't die on me now.
You don't die on me, okay? Let's go, first drop run.
Who's gonna die first?
No, that was Michelle. Michelle died. Keep count on who dies during the duels, okay? Michelle won, Henry zero.
By the way, if you don't want to miss these amazing live streams, make sure you subscribe to my channel and put on post notifications because I have a lot of banger videos coming up. Anyways, 29% is definitely not bad, but it is nowhere near close to 100%, so it's time we lock in.
Alright, Michelle won. Michelle won, Henry 0.
Don't count it!
Bruh.
Henry won.
Henry won? I never even died, bruh.
We decided to go back into start pause from the first drop so we could continue our consistency practice. And we did 23 through 84%, which is a really good sign for this challenge. I can sense Vortrox already crying in the club.
Is that a girlfriend? I'm dead. This is my sister, chat. This is my beautiful sister.
That was a joke, I swear. Anyways, I'm cursed at this last click on Duelo Maestro because I've died there twice now.
W. Okay,
Soon enough, we had our second drop run. Let's see who's gonna die at the duel, me or Michelle.
What?
Alright.
Yes, haha, I know. Sonic Wave Victor died to one spike. Okay, cool, get it out, guys. Alright, I know 10 people are already commenting that exact same thing. Are we done now?
You better not say anything.
No.
You better not say anything.
We kept on grinding and eventually got a new best of 35%. And died to 30% right after as well. We had to lock in with this first drop, or else I'm afraid Vortrox is gonna get us after all. It's now hour 6 though, and eventually our consistency is going to improve, so we just had to keep on practicing. We had a really long bad streak of runs though, and it was either me or Michelle who died, and it wasn't looking the greatest. I believed in us though. After all, we've both done some pretty crazy things in our careers.
We got this.
Yeah, Michelle is so cute. I can't believe it. She's my girlfriend. Guys, having a girlfriend is crazy.
Anyway, someone donated to me to see if I can get 50% on Sonic Wave first try, and well, I got to 26%, so you're welcome, Michelle, for giving you free mana orbs.
If I saw Tato behind the counter, I'd be in and out too. Ayo, Stallion, pause.
We can't be bad forever, and eventually we also did 23 through 84 again, which is amazing consistency. All we have to do now is just get past his first drop, which we really struggled at. But I figured it was just nerves, since Michelle isn't used to being live to literally 200 people.
Guys, you gotta understand, we have to build consistency. It's gonna take this is gonna be like a 3-hour stream.
Michelle had enough, because, well, she just started slurring around on my stream. This next part of the video is not safe for work. If you are unemployed, then please skip to the time shown on video. Viewer discretion is advised.
Who needs a gerb? I have a geometry dash.
Whoa, what'd you say? You can't say slurs on my stream, Michelle.
Not even job, it's gerb.
Whoa! You can't say that!
What?
That's a slur around here. The J word, you can't say that.
No, J-E-R-B.
Oh my, you're just slurring out here. Jesus Christ.
They took our gerbs.
What?
She was too busy slurring around that she didn't even notice that we reached the first drop.
Aww.
She was too busy.
Oh, $5!
She was busy reading chat. She didn't even drop. I was at the drop.
Okay. I wasn't looking. I wasn't ready.
Where's my 6-pack? I'm bulking right now, so it's gone.
Bro, you are like 4'1".
Okay, first of all, chat, my actual height is 5'9", okay?
My actual height. How tall is he really?
I'm 5'9", chat. Guys, you guys know Michelle's mom? She's like very picky about who Michelle dates. Like, Michelle's mom has requirements. She's like, he has to be tall. Well, what was the other one?
And if he's short, he can't be fat.
Oh yeah, and if he's short, I barely met Michelle's mom's requirement. Okay, Michelle, I have to verify my hat for chat. They think I'm lying.
That's okay. Just like keep them, you know.
Let them think. They think I'm lying, Michelle. You gotta at least back me up. You know, you could say like, yeah, Henry's actually 5'9", guys.
I'm not saying anything.
Huh? Yo, the more you not say anything, the more suspicious people get. I don't know, you're making this more suspicious or not. Guys, I'm actually 5'9", okay? I'm really 5'9".
Get 50% or I'm deleting your channel.
What? No.
Anyways, someone donated some money to see if Michelle was able to beat Stereo Madness if her left pinky. Very oddly specific, and I believe literally no one in the world has done this, so this might be a unique experience. Anyways, after dying to the drop a couple more times, we finally did it. We got the run we've been wanting. We got past the first drop, so let's see how far we can make it.
New best! Let's go. We got this. Honestly, whatever we do right now, I'm happy. Yay, it's pretty good. Okay, now I'm scared. The duel's coming up soon.
Lock in, baby. Lock in, lock in.
Me, like
We can do this.
Okay.
Don't get nervous. No.
Wait, my key
Wait.
didn't work.
Oh!
My key didn't
Wait,
work.
why is she upside down?
Yeah, so remember how I said earlier back in the video that the Star Pause copy we played on was bugged? Turns out that Star Pause copy starts Michelle in regular gravity, and that's how we practice it. But on the actual level of Duelo Maestro, it started us in upside down gravity and it threw Michelle off. Unfortunately, we figured this out too late, and well, we wasted a good run. But Vortrox, before you start laughing evilly on your chair, that was our first run past the drop, and I also did the transition first try. And to top it off, our consistency is the highest it's ever been. So, I feel it, we had it in us soon. By the way, here's a video of how Michelle's setups look since people were curious. Someone also donated us to get 10% on EXO, but this click is literally silent.
I don't think I'm getting. Wait, what? Why am I dying there, chat? I'm so lost.
Lower.
Even slower.
Do it lower.
Slower. Oh, holy shit.
It's like me practicing for supersonic. Lower.
Even slower. Lock in.
Lower. Click like right here. There's even the indicator mic for you.
Lock in. Lock in. Is that it? Is that it? No!
I wasn't able to get past it. Maybe that break was what we needed though, because when we came back to Duelo Maestro, we finally had this run right here.
What do you?
The diddler.
Oh, pretty fitting name actually.
Yeah. Y'all lock in your beat in 3 minutes? Okay. That's enough. I've been throwing. Oh, that always scares me.
I know.
It's so close to the ground. Okay, I'll try not to die in 5 seconds. Go is at 50. I'm just saying it. Aww, the go cat.
I don't have a go on my streams. I'll let people say go whenever they want.
Aww, that's nice. I should do that too. But then y'all just gonna start saying go at 10.
Oh, because I don't really care. It's funny.
I don't really care either.
I don't care if they say go at 0.
I should bad. I'm like go. Oh no. Go. Oh no. I'm like okay. Gifted so much. You gifted 50 bucks. I'll read the message.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta do it for this attempt. Let's go. This attempt,
Okay,
right here.
Okay.
Remember, you start upside down.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm scared.
Focus. Remember the orbs.
That's all you. That's all you. You got this. Rage!
And just like that, we beat Duelo Maestro.
Let's go!
We did it with
That's what I'm talking about!
We even fluked it from 60% because of our amazing practice. We ended up doing it in 2,500 attempts, which is really good. Thank you Vortrox for giving us this challenge, and if this video hits 7,777 likes, we'll do the next hardest 2-player level, Multition. So if you guys want to see that happen, make sure you like and subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.
Vortrox, you need to give me a harder challenge, okay? Because this was light work.
not codependent.
Not codependence.